Yo, Leo Nation, what's up? Leo Sun Rising Moon. My name is Angelo, 77. You're at the right place at the right time with the right spiritual beings. This is your new moon in Gemini reading. Usually I do weekly Celtic cross readings for the zodiacs, but for this new moon reading, I don't want to use the Celtic cross. Spirit said to me, use your energy oracle cards and the other decks that you have, and close the reading with a spirit animal card, and just like see what kind of messages are coming through for the zodiacs. Amazing. So yeah, Leo, this is your thing. About my being, I have some service offers. You can see in the description box, I do distant angelic Reiki healing to balance out and heal your chakras for 22 minutes, $22.22, as well as $33.33 for a Celtic cross reading as a video, and you have access to it for 7 days. Take what resonates for whatever topic you have. Like, there's my email address, Angelo77 as letters @gmail.com. So let's check Leo Sun Rising Moon, what kind of messages wants to come through. Before I start, I have to plug in my charger because I have 7% battery. Oh my god. Just a second. Amazing. So let's check. Great. So let's see Leo Sun Rising Moon, what's coming through. Energies from the new moon Gemini, what kind of messages you need to hear. New moon, sun, rising moon. New moon, sun, rising moon. New moon, sun, rising moon, Leo, sun, rising, but a card came. It's so funny because when I started shuffling the cards, I felt like Archangel URIEL will come out. My intuition goes crazy lately, I'm telling you guys. And she came, but she was like this. She's upwards in between. I feel like you tended to like being in between, like pulled back, pushed forward through understanding the bigger picture, because Archangel Uriel stands for the crown chakra. The crown chakra is understanding the bigger picture, and I feel like you have to tap more into the victory archetype, Leo, for the new moon. You are closing some old cycles where you felt like a lot of a victim a couple times, but it's changing with you understanding the bigger picture, and this will bring your foundation with the number 4 and helps you even more to put things into action with the number 1, and 4 plus 1 is a 5 for whatever challenge, for whatever changes you're going through. It will create a lot of changes, I hear. Let's ask her, Archangel Uriel, what do you want to, what is it that you want to say? Leo Sun Rising Moon, what kind of messages want to come through for the new moon in Gemini, Leo Sun Rising Moon? Let's check the energies. Leo Sun Rising Moon. Holy moly, guacamole. Number 4. I want to say number 1. 1 and 4. Number 4, rest and regeneration, Leo. Take some time out in nature. This is the time where my left ear started ringing. This is the time where you will understand the bigger picture. This is the place where you will understand the bigger picture. A lot of green colors, a lot of healing, a lot of heart chakra expansion. Another number, stand your ground. Stand your ground, number 7. I feel like you will realize some things, some truths about some situations, about the bigger picture in your life, where you will be like, I have to stand this ground. This is my truth. This is who I am. This is what I'm standing for. Number 4 and 7 is also in 11. This will bring a lot of major new beginnings. Number 7 is the number of independency, as well as like seeing through illusion, being led by your intuition. No matter what is crossing your path, no matter what is coming to your path, you will stand your ground. But to be able to do this, first you have to rest and regenerate your being. This is some good things, some new cycles with the new moon. Some beautiful new cycles with the new moon. Why? Because the moon and the sun are in conjunction. So the moon stands for desires and needs. So this is so funny because for the other zodiacs, the first other zodiacs, I didn't even explain what the new moon stands for. And for you, it's not the first time, because I feel like you really need to hear that. New moons are there for writing down new intentions. Your moon stands for your emotions, your desires. What is it that you need? Your subconscious mind. The sun stands for what is it that you want? How can you express your inner sun, your light towards your world? How can you stand your ground towards the world, towards some other objects that are crossing your path? And when there's both planets, is sun even a planet? Whatever. When those both energies are on the same page, what happens on a new moon, they're communicating. They're like talking about your being. What is it that you need and what is it that you want? And how can you express it to the world in the next 6 months? Gemini is the zodiac sign. It stands for communication. Okay. But yeah, it was like the first time in the zodiac readings for this one that I started talking about the new moon and what does it mean. Another supportive message, the last one, if it wants to come throughout. And it fell down on victory and spirit animal, new beginnings. Beautiful. As I talked about new beginnings, it's a beautiful synchronicity. Let's clarify with what kind of spirit animal card wants to come through. Yeah, I feel like as soon as you understood this truth and you stand your ground with that, maybe a lesson, maybe about circumstances, about relationships, romantic, non-romantic, take what resonates, Leo, it will empower you so much. You will stand above the world and you actually see your whole potential. And this will create even more. I mean, I said to you, it fell down on victory. And I said in the beginning, I feel like you have to tap more into your inner archetype of being and seeing yourself as victorious. What kind of spirit animal card wants to come through? Leo, Sun, Rising, Moon. Leo, Sun, Rising, Moon. It almost fell down on new beginnings. The Bat. Beautiful. This is so good. Look, there's new moon energy. This is such. It also came in, I feel like Gemini or Taurus or Cancer. I don't want to lie. Let's check. Darkness, letting go, death, leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. I was talking about the sun and the moon intuitively, what they're doing together, so you can understand this here. This is beautiful. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in daylight, in the daylight hours. Sorry. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past, Leo. When in balance, accepts, adapts, adjusts. Sees the lesson, adapt the lesson to wisdom, and does adjustments if it feels like that. When out of balance, refuses to let go, reminiscus. To bring into balance, watch the sunrise. Beautiful energy, Leo. Number 155, by the way, as an angel number, I feel like I have to read this out for you. It's a message to take charge of your own life, do things your own way, and make positive life changes to benefit yourself and those around you. Although you may fear the unknown, your angels ask that you trust that these changes will be your long-term benefit and advantage. You have angelic guidance here, number 4 and 1. This will bring you stability for the changes that are coming to you. But you need to understand the bigger picture. And you need to arise from that. Look, he's sitting and grounding, and then he's like empowering himself to stand up because he realizes some things mentally, and this will help him spiritually, and this will help him physically for the new beginnings. Why I say these things? Because blue color, mental energy, purple color, spiritual energy, black color, physical energy. Oh my God, this is so beautiful, Leo. I will close this with some notes for you. And they told me to give a supportive message from this deck as well. This is the first time I use this now for this reading and for this like new moon Gemini reading. 2 notes fell on the bad card. Get laid tonight, embrace your sexuality. Yes. Yes. And the next one, closing old cycles. It fell on the bad card. Amazing. And let's check the last one to close the reading. Leo, Sun, Rising, Moon, what wants to come through? Six of Roses, the War. Oh my God, sorry. Woo, something wanted to come out. This is something that comes out from you as well. The War of the Roses, number 6. Six of Roses. Let's read this one out for you. And it fell down like this. So I read out the reverse and the upwards meaning, okay? This card, like the upwards, this card depicts a war within a relationship and or a battle within your heart about a relationship. Most often, this relationship is romantic in nature, but this card could also refer to a co-worker, partner, boss, or family member. There could be power plays, and at the very least, there is a lack of reciprocity. R-E-C-I-P-R-O-C-I-T-Y. I don't know. Reciprocity and communication. Sorry. You are at an impasse. Your intuition or your spirit, the white rose, has told you that this experience is not a supportive one. But your passions, fears, and needs, the red rose, keep you from listening. You have tried to bring the two together as indicated by the dirty flag with the combined white and red rose on the ground. But what's happening in this relationship is not compatible with your spirit's view for you. So there you stand, your spirit and your passions, just watching and waiting. I just have the vision of this thing here and this thing. So there you stand, your spirit and your passions, just watching and waiting. She holds a wand. Wand stands always for passion. There's someone's phone is ringing. I feel like there's some messages coming to you right now. This situation is nothing less than karmic, and it is time to listen and take action. Awareness, vision, and self-honoring are required now for you to position yourself best and make plans to leave the battlefield. Make plans to leave the battlefield. Reverse, a relationship has broken, the conflict has disrupted your life, your work, and perhaps even your other relationships. You may feel great loss and sorrow, but it's important to see the situation for what it really is. Though your emotions have kept you involved, you've been in love with or attached to an illusion. Be honest with yourself about the type of person who's represented here. This isn't Prince Charming you've lost, it's King Henry it's King Henry VIII. The flag showing that your spirit directs your feelings finally flies high above the entire scene. It tatters, displaying the efforts you've made. You're finally free from a struggle that has left you wounded. So clear the battlefield, your new life awaits. Leo, take what resonates. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energies are coming to your life. You hear the messages. My left hand is stretching. I feel like you have to do some investments into your own self-care. I don't know, take what resonates, okay? I'm just like delivering some signs. My name is Angelo. If you feel aligned with my energy, please subscribe to my channel to not miss the future readings. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you feel the most authentic with. And there's my PayPal to donate. If you feel like you want to donate, as well as if you want to book me for a private reading, the gates are open, honey. The gates are open, bro. You can do whatever you feel aligned with. Give me a comment down below if you feel like that. I appreciate you being here in our community. I appreciate your light and love and support. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful new moon in Gemini. All the best. Mwah.